Peace of Christ to all. Today I was browsing the internet. Reading is my, let us say, spiritual food. And as usual, I like to see what Muslims are doing. So do we do our duty, because very few people really are refuting the lies of this religion or cult. Now here I saw an article in this website. It's called "The Defense of the Quran Against the Bible Borrowing Theory." For me, I don't really believe in the Quran borrowing from the Bible, because I believe the Quran borrow from everybody. My coming book is going to be a big disaster for Islam, and I think it's going to be the best of the best ever written about Islam. You people you'll be really surprised about discoveries you will never imagine. No, I will not talk about it, because I want you to be excited really when you read it. I assure the Muslims, when they read my coming book, I'm not sure what the name yet. I might call it The Roots of the Quran, or we will see. But Muslims themselves, they will be astonished to the point they cannot resist the evidence. And you will see that Islam is nothing. It's not because it's full of lies. No, forget about this. I'm saying this guy officially, he borrowed from everybody, and I wish he borrowed only from the Bible, because at least it's going to be from the Bible, But this guy, he borrowed from everywhere, and when I say everywhere, I mean it. But anyway, let us focus now. I hope the text is clear for you guys. I try to make it bigger. So they are saying here, simply this article saying that they want to prove to you that the Quran never borrow anything from the Bible. As an example, in spite of the tradition of the effect that a picture of Jesus was found in the pillars of the Kaaba, there is no good evidence of any seats of Christianity in the Hijaz, in the near neighborhood of Mecca. Isn't it funny? Listen to this. Just to show you how Muslims, they live. The Muslims are like someone taking drugs. The Muslims themselves, how many times you heard the Muslims saying that Muhammad's first wife, was Khadija, and she was a Christian? They are the one who say that, not me. How many times we heard the Muslims, and there is many hadith about that the one who was teaching Muhammad Islam, his name is Waraqa ibn Nawfal, and even the Muslim, they say he is a bishop. He is a Christian bishop. Do you see how right away they start the hypocrisy and the lies? Suddenly the Christians are not exist there, when the Prophet himself is married to a Christian, according to them, not according to me. For me, I will talk about that in different video maybe, because different story really I have from the Muslims. But as long as the Muslims are the one who is saying that, how you say there is no effect and there is no Christianity in Mecca and there is no way can be an effect when the Prophet is married to a woman, supposedly according to you she is a Christian, when your Prophet himself is a student of a bishop of the Christians? And not only this, the hadith said the following. If we go to Sahih al-Bukhari, just to show you the lies of Muslims, don't ever trust a Muslim saying anything to you, ever. When I say ever, I mean it. This is the book Interpretation of Dreams, hadith number 111. All right, and this is the Muslim translation. Here you will see that when Muhammad, he received, after the angel, he came as a man to Muhammad and he squeezed him 3 times and there is no mayonnaise came out. Muhammad went to his wife, which supposedly according to Muslims her name is Khadija and she was a Christian, and she took him herself to her cousin, who is his name is Waraqa. Now who is Waraqa? Read with me please. Alright, Waraqa ibn Nawfal, she took him Khadija then accompanied him to her cousin Waraq ibn Nawfal bin Asad ibn Abdul Uzza ibn Qusay. That means he's sharing the same grandfather with Muhammad, just to let you know. Waraq was a son of paternal uncle and i.e. her father brother, who were during the pre-Islamic period became a Christian and used to write the Arabic writing, and he used to write the gospel in Arabic as much as Allah wished him to write. Now just wait. We just saw in their article saying there is no Christian impact and there is no Christians around and the Christians, they are not pretty. When the wife of the Prophet is a Christian, the one who told Muhammad that you are a prophet is a Christian, the first one after his wife and the second one, which means the first one and the second one Muhammad ever spoke about what he saw, it was a Christians. Khadija and her uncle, both of them, they are Christians. And remember, I'm not the one saying they are Christians. Alright? The Muslim says that. So, this person who became a Christian, Khadija, she was a Christian. So the first two people in the history of Islam who heard about Islam first time, they were Christians. And not only this. When Waraq ibn Nawfal, who is the one who told Muhammad this is the one who was squeezing you is an angel, his name is Jibreel? The Christian, Waraq ibn Nawfal, according to the Muslims. So how you say in your article, you liars, that there is no impact? There is no Christians around. You see, they don't even have the sense of like logic in any mean. They think, you know, because a Muslim speaking to a Muslim, he know that no Muslim will argue as long you are defending Islam. Whatever you say, if you say shish kebab is worshipping Allah, they will take it. They will not ask you how shish kebab will worship Allah. If you say a chair worshiping Allah, they will not ask you. As long you are saying worship Allah, that's no problem. As long you are saying the Prophet is good, you can say between whatever you want. Here you will see the story to the point, the effect of Waraqa. When he died, not only he is the one who told Muhammad, now you became a prophet, the guy who squeezed you, he was an angel, his name is Jibreel. You see, just read it. Oh my nephew, my cousin, listen to the story of your nephew. Waraqa asked, oh my nephew, what have you seen? Right away this guy, he know that he saw something. The Prophet described whatever he had seen. Waraqa said, who said? Please Abdul, focus with me, focus. Alright, stop drinking camel urine. Alright, so what you have seen, the Prophet described whatever he's seen. Waraqa said, what Waraqa said? Focus with me please. This is the same name, Nams, i.e. Jibreel, the angel who kept the secrets. Okay. Muhammad himself, who was squeezed by the angel, who do not know. Muhammad himself, who became a prophet, who don't know. Muhammad himself, who was been told to read, he have no idea who is the one is talking to him. But the cousin of the cousin of the cousin of the cousin of his wife, he is the one who knows, and supposedly they say he became a Christian. And he used to translate the gospel from the Aramaic language. And that later you will see in my book, The Surprise, what Waraqa was translating. Then we will see. I will leave that later for my book. And then you say to us, Christianity have no impact. And not only this, look at this disaster. So obviously the first one who adopted Muhammad's idea to make him a prophet, it was two. And two, according to Muslims, both of them, they are Christians. So just take note. Now some stupid dummies, they say that two, they were Catholic. This is how stupid people are. Let me tell you something, those who they have a little brain, who don't study. There is no Catholic exists in that area at all. That area was the Eastern Empire of Europe, and right, you know, actually the Catholic as a religion, really as a sect, is spread in the Middle East after the occupation of in the World War II, before that the Catholic have no base. All the churches there were Orthodox. Now there is some cults exist, but they are not have nothing to do with the Catholic, you know, like the Abuniyin. So, but this is a different topic. We will talk about it later. But just to mention that those who say though they are Catholic, I saw a TV program by a stupid idiot from the Seventh Adventist. He is saying that Khadija, this woman, she was a Catholic nun. And you know, when you speak to ignorant, everybody believe you. Khadija, she have 2 husbands before Muhammad, okay, which means she was widowed twice, and she have kids from those 2 husbands, and she was not a nun. A woman, she have 3 husbands already. I don't think she is a nun at all, right? So, you know, please don't listen to those dummies who fool you. Now let us continue. So already the first 2 people ever who spoke to Muhammad about what he believed, they are the one who told him that you are now become a prophet. They are the one who told him, even they give him the first interpretation for Islam. The first interpretation. It was not meant or done by any Muslim. It was done, according to Muslims, by Christians. Imagine. And then they say to you, Christianity have no impact on Islam. Yeah, it must be true. Must be true. Then the disaster continue. When Waraq ibn Nawfal died, the divine inspiration stopped. Read it with me. I'm not making things up. You know. Now here they say after a few days. This is a lie. What a few days? What a few days? Waraqah died and the divine inspiration was also paused. Now let us go by a few days. If it's only a few days, why the divine inspiration paused for the death of Waraqah? Obviously there's many inspiration was coming in order to say paused. Like if it's paused and there is no inspiration, just only one, you cannot say paused. That's it. He once appeared to him, and you know. But no, obviously there's many inspiration came before Waraqah he died. Otherwise, you cannot say use the word paused. So, what is the relationship between the divine inspiration and Allah and Waraqah? Why Allah Himself He don't send divine inspiration no more after Waraqah he died? And the disaster don't stop. Muhammad, he decided to throw himself from the top of the mountain because of the death of Waraq ibn Nawfal. And each time, read with me, you know, the Prophet became so sad as he had heard, he indeed heard that, he intended several times to throw himself from the top of the high mountain. And every time he went there, in the top of the mountain, in order to throw himself, the angel Jibreel appeared to him, and he says to him, "O Prophet, indeed, O Muhammad, indeed you are apostle of the truth." Then the Prophet, he stopped throwing himself, and he calmed down, and he go home. Several times Muhammad tried to commit suicide. Several times. Now I'm not going to speak about several times, what that indicate for you, because obviously several times it's mean this guy is suffering badly from a mental issue. Because let us assume that he received first time inspiration and no inspiration is coming. So what? Why you want to kill himself? What happened? What is the problem? The problem is Waraq ibn Nawfal, he was the one who was translating from books. And I will show you later, you know, in my coming book, it's not only the gospel, there's other books. He was translating from the Aramaic language. And this is what they say actually here. You can read it yourself. He is translating from the Aramaic to Arabic. Now they are saying the gospel, but what gospel? We will see. Obviously, Waraqah and Khadija, they have every impact on Islam. Actually, they are the one, maybe, the reason of Islam to be exist today. It was a plan of Waraqa, and this is why Waraqa, he himself, he made Muhammad, he was a partner in this marriage with Khadija.